Hello, glorious people. Welcome to Matchday 7 of the FFL. Starting today with Man City taking on Dortmund in the first game. Man City taking on Dortmund.
Manchester City lineup today. Number 1, Casillas. Number 5, Pablo Zabaleta. Number 6, Vincent Kompany.
Big game. At the top of the table, City going fourth. Dortmund top of the championship, top of the Premiership. At the moment, player to watch this game is Rude Hit It. First games after an auction, so a lot of these teams have new players. And we'll get to them as we get to each match. Excuse me. There's two new players for Dan, which we'll get to in just a second. So Matt's lineup unchanged from the last game in which they drew 1-1 against Chelsea. They threw the game away at the end. Misplaced pass from Kompany. And decides to jump in and score. Dortmund, same formation, just strikers have changed, so Onana stood in goal. There's some new players, Ronaldo and Haaland. Two big signings there for Dan. Let's see how the partnership works in their first game here today. Zabaleta on the ball though to Hood it. Zabaleta back to Hood it. Haaland, Vieira, Haaland, out wide, finding Hernandez, Haaland, Ronaldo, Haaland with a tackle, good save from Casillas. Getting the ball out, Pye picks the ball up. Guy shoots and good save from Casillas. Good body, trying to flick over the head of Messi, but Messi reads it, gets it to Aguero, back to Messi. Ronaldinho, hit it, Ronaldinho, hit it, Ronaldinho. Messi, Aguero, Rude hit it. De Jong with random options. Aguero. Zinchenko. Tackled by Kenny Lalo and puts out play for a phone. Zinchenko. Aguero trying to get the ball back to Zinchenko. Actually keeps the ball, Aguero. Tackled by Pablo Hernandez, but wanting to Kenny Lalo is going to actually get to the ball first. Zinchenko gets a block on the ball and it's a free kick actually here to Dortmund. Relieve the pressure that City have powered on in the first 15 minutes or so. Nilala finds Haaland, releases the ball to Laporte, Ronaldinho, Bueno, Aguero, back to Ronaldinho, De Bueno, Ronaldinho, De Bueno, Aguero out to Zinchenko. Well, across the box, Kabadi gets a touch on it and could have been anywhere, but luckily for Dortmund, he got away from the goal. Guy to Kabadi putting the ball forward to Paya, who was getting kicked in the face by Nigel de Jong, and he's known for doing that. And Get Iniesta in the chest in the World Cup final. Who would hit it? De Jong. Hit it. De Jong. Hit it. Turned inside. And go back to Company. Hit it. Forward to De Bruyne. Hit it. Messi. Loses the ball to Kabaddi and just going to punt it out for the throw-in. All City so far though. Sableta with the throw-in here. Really back to Sableta. De Bruyne, De Jong, Ronaldinho. Guerrero turns, shoots, good save from Manana, and it's cleared away by Royce. Laporte, Zinchenko. Laporte, Zinchenko, Ronaldinho. Zinchenko with a bit of space here. Back to Ronaldinho, inside to Guerrero, De Jong, De Bruyne. Body reads that flick roll and gets it away. Ronaldo, Vieira, Haaland, Ronaldo. Vieira gets tackled. Laporte, De Bruyne, with it. I switch out to Zinchenko. Patient play from City as well, not rushing into anything. Ronaldinho. Trying to find De Bruyne, Chris Smalling's going to punt that clear. Company takes it down. De Bruyne. Rude with it. Messi with it. In to find De Bruyne. Massive save there from Andre Onana. Clearance actually comes off Chris Smalling. And see once again knocking on the door. Zinchenko. Good ball in. Onana tips it over for a corner. Zinchenko short to Messi. With it. Messi. Payet intercepts and just punts it away again. Sableta. Ronaldinho. Sableta. Company. Laporte. Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. De Jong. Who would hit it? De Bruyne. Messi. Hit it. Back to Sableta. Messi. Lovely turn there. So, pass got through to De Bruyne. And Andre Onana with another big save. And then Guy putting De Bruyne off the second chance there. And goes out of play for another throw into City. In Dortmund need half time here just to recoup. Sableta through, forward to, back to De Jong, Company. Nigel De Jong, Ronaldinho, De Bruyne. De Bruyne shoots, another good save there from Onana. Kevin De Bruyne here at the corner. Scott, if that's you watching, I'm guessing you just send me a friend request. Your game's on next, so. Laporte, back to De Jong. Laporte. Hit it. De Bruyne. Hit it. It's the end of the first half. Oh no, it's not, it's a free kick. No worries. Also, Cough, follow my channel, Cough. Chris Smalling with the punt forward to find Haaland, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Five shots to 2. I mean, Dortmund had a bit of few chances there, but it's been mainly City in the half. They were dominating. Got to plug where I can, Scott. So Payet on the ball now. Yeah, City dominating the first half. Dortmund coming out strong early, pushing forward. Cheers, Scott. Much appreciated. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Rennie GTV. That's what I should say when people follow me. There you go. Gaia. Well, thanks for tuning in to Rennie GTV. You see, I'm very good at this. Oh, Haaland with a wild shot, but Laporte gets in the way of that. Messi nodding it to De Bruyne. Ronaldinho over the top to Aguero, but the pass is too hard, and Andre Onana will pick up the ball. Punt it forward to Ronaldo, who finds Haaland. Royce. Back to Fierro. Pass out to Kenny Lala. Haaland. Lala. Oh, Haaland has got in his way. Laporte. Zinchenko. Laporte. De Jong. Laporte. De Jong forward to Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. Aguero. Zinchenko. Aguero. Ronaldinho. De Bruyne back to De Jong. De Bruyne. It's a good ball through the middle, but Aguero just held off there by Chris Smalling, just enough to allow his keeper to collect the ball, and Ronaldo finds Haaland with a good kick out, finds for Ronaldo. Ronaldo getting fouled there by company, but referee lets it go. De Jong. Good it. Messi, Aguero. Messi's offside there, and well, he might have been, but I'm not too sure. Change it for City. We're seeing De Jong off for Fernandinho. First change of the game here. Bardi with the free kick. Paul with a fantastic header there, finding Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Got it. Ball forward's a poor pass forward, and easily collected by Kabadi. Kenny Lala. Got space here down the right hand side. He's got loads of space down the right hand side. He's patient. He's got the pool is wide open for Kenny Lala. Into the box he comes, and Sabla easily heads it away. Appears like a guy, but he's lost the ball to Hood it. Forward to De Bruyne. De Bruyne out left to Zinchenko. Ronaldinho. Tackle there by Kenny Lala. It's a superb tackle from Ronaldinho, but Chris Moore is going to get to the ball first. Hernandez, Fierro. Hernandez. There's pacing forward here, put away from Zinchenko. Good ball from Hernandez in, but Company's going to get there first and head it away. Kenny Lala. See what Matt Mee said about Zinchenko being slow. He's got like 87 pace, but Pablo Hernandez just pulled away from him. Ronaldinho looking to do the same way, but Kenny Lala just gets in the way just in time. Royce, Fierro. Pablo Hernandez. Side to Patrick Fierro. Fierro shoots, good block from Company. Zinchenko cuts out that pass. Ronaldinho to Aguero. Here. Out to Sabla. Forwards to Messi. He gets the ball off to Sabla. Sabla showing his lack of pace, but finds room for himself actually. We'll go back to Hoodit. Find De Bruyne. Bruyne gets the ball off to Hoodit and off the post and in. And finally, City have broken a deadlock here. Eventually being Andre Onana, so a superb game so far. Took a bit of fortune for in that interesting pass, or shot I should say, from De Bruyne, a bit fell straight to Ruud Gullit, who buries that past Onana in goal and actually bounced up to him perfectly for him to volley into the back of the net off the post. It was a great strike. And with 10 minutes left to go, that could secure the 3 points for City here in this Dortmund. But that were a bit of trickery here and sneak a goal in. Royce back to Chris Smalling. Hernandez. Haaland. Switch out to Payet. Gabbardi. Big switch out to Kenny Lala, who can't control it and it goes out of play for throwing. Fucking hell, ice cream fans allowed. Fuck me. Must give me a heart attack. Aguero's off for Aubameyang. There's fucking Mr. Whippy's outside. Make me shit my pants. Zinchenko would throw into Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. Hit it. Fernandinho. Is Fernandinho playing the strike or? He's got a lot of FIFA's controlment of the formations. Aubameyang, ball cross box, blocked by Kenny Lala. It's going to be a corner here to City. See a change here, the last change from City. Ramos is coming on for Zinchenko. Interesting changes there from Pep. De Bruyne with the corner in. He finds the ball, but it's headed away by Ronaldo actually. Ronaldo's going to get this ball first. It's going to be Dortmund's last chance probably to go and get this game, and Ronaldo's got loads of space on his left hand side. Can he make it count? Good ball needed here from Ronaldo. Play it short. Payet gets to the ball, comes off Ronaldinho. Payet took a weird touch there. It actually kind of helped. So he actually got up in the air. He comes off the hand of Ronaldinho, but handball doesn't matter in FIFA, so who cares? Corner for Dortmund, last chance, saloon for them. Hernandez whips the ball in. Casillas punches it away. Good hand there from Casillas. And that is the end of the game. City pick up the 3 points here. Big 3 points as well. Yeah, tabletop just having a quick look at what's going on. That win will put City currently in third place. Oh, I have toyed with putting handball on, but the amount of controversy it would cause would be fucking unbelievable. But I might do for next season when we start on FIFA 21, but see what people say and stuff. Maybe. Until takes man of match with an 8.6. I'll put it in the group for FIFA 21 when it comes out and see what people say and stuff. Game 2 sees Scott's Valencia take on Owen's Chelsea. And these two teams have already played this season, played in the Shield. Chelsea won 2-0 in that game, so Scott looking for revenge, Owen looking for another win. Scott unsure about his team. Nothing after that sentence. Drogba and Sola scored the goals in the Shield game. Both teams actually coming in with new formations as well, so definitely interesting to see how they go on here. Valencia currently 5th, Chelsea currently in 4th after the City win. Scott's hoping that they don't play like they did last time. I'll get to that game in just a second. So the game scores on about is the last game where Valencia drew with Portsmouth 0-0. A dominant performance from Valencia. Here is the Valencia line-field today, so trapped remains in goal. New formation of 4-3-3, the attacking one. Back 4 remains the same. Midfield 3 of Baggio and Busquets behind. Throughout 2 players at Cam. New signing Kostic on the left, or Kostic on the left, Bale on the right, and Ben up front. Another new boy, Eric Lamela, on the bench for today. Next to Chelsea and up today, coming in off a 1-1 draw against City. 4-2-3-1 for Chelsea today, so their back 4 remains the same. Holding midfielders are Manowski and Roy Keane. Attacking midfielders are Sajic, Sola and Tadic. New signing Tadic in the middle. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic up front by himself. In for Drogba. Sajic did score in his debut. He just no, he didn't score his debut. He scored in the last game though, so it shows improving, more showing improvement, I should say. Valencia kick us off here. And it's a steady start for Valencia. Baggio forward to Bentner. Busquets. Yedlin. Bale tackled by Mendy. Sajic. Tadic. Sola. Manowski, Mendy, Tadic, Sajic. Mendy forward to Sajic, tackled by Yedlin. PK, Busquets, PK, Yedlin. Forward to Tuapse with a lovely touch, but Manovsky reads it well and plays it back to Mendy. John Terry. Keane, Manovsky. Keane. John Terry will miss the next game actually in the Shield because he picked up a red card in the final game in the group stage. Tadic, Solar. So that will be Shane Duffy coming back in for John Terry that game. Gianfranco Solar makes a bit of space, good block there from Aki, and it's cleared away by Kostic. Bentner, Tuap. Bentner, Kostic. Bentner. Ball out to Tuap. Well, good ball into the middle to Bentner, and it's a fantastic tackle there from Malinowski. Ibor, Tadic, giving the ball away to Busquets. Kostic to Tuap. Tuap shoots on range, and it's wild and wide. And Castells were happy to watch that go into the crowd. Castells short to Nicholas Saul. Calabria. Keane. Calabria. Sola. Calabria keeping the ball in play. Good ball in. PK takes it down and clears. Dangerous touch there for PK to take, but he took it down well and cleared it well. Sola to Keane. Keane into the middle to find Terry. Mendy. Sajic. Mendy. Manovsky. So Manovsky. Zlatan. Tadic with a shot and Tadic with a goal. Tadic scores in his debut here for Chelsea. And it's patient build up from Chelsea and it's paid off. Shot from range. Beats Kevin Trapp in goal, and you can see how Scott reacts when he sees this. Zlatan just a cheeky back heel to Tadic. He puts him on that shot. Still time, there's plenty of time, yes, there's plenty of time left in this game, don't worry. Tierney should have done better with the tackle there, or blocking a shot or something, but I'm going to take away from Tadic's debut goal for Chelsea. Valencia will kick us off here following that goal. Tierney finds Busquets. Gets the ball back from the bounce off Tadic. Yedlin into the middle to find Aki. Baggio. Tuap. Kostic. Ball forward to Tuap. Puts the ball across the box. Castells gets a hand on it. Good block for Mendy. Don't think he can do much about it though. Busquets keeps the ball, puts the ball in. Bale, good save from Castells again. Two chances there that Valencia easily should have put away, but went for great fortunate defending and a great save. Chelsea remain 1-0 up. Yedlin forward to Tuap. Bale. Busquets. Bale. Busquets. Tuap's tackled by Manovsky. Tadic. Ibor. Tadic. Sola. Tadic. Keane. Manovsky. Mendy. Sajic. Back to Mendy. Manovsky. Tadic. Sajic. Rain of his options, but Bale says no mate and tackles him. Yedlin. Bale. Almost back to Bale. Baggio. Busquets. Bale. Busquets. Tuap. Baggio. No, not Baggio, Busquets, sorry, that's Baggio. Lovely turn there from Baggio. Ball out to Tierney. Needs an option, puts the ball into the box, all chests it away, Tadic to Keane. There's no options there for Tierney, and it's cross is easily cleared away. Sola to Calabria. Malinowski. Ball forward to Solar. Got there by Kostic. Intercepted by Manowski, that ball there. Keane. Bentner with a tackle there. Might get booked here. Yeah. I went through Keane, I think it was, to get the ball. He went through Keane to get the ball there and go to the work. Free kick here to Chelsea. Ball whipped in and it's going to be easily collected by Kevin Trapp. Calabria wins the ball back there for Chelsea. Solar. Solar, a bit of space here, puts the ball in going back post, and Yedlin will head that out to end the first half. Both teams have had chances. In another game, Valencia would be 1-0 going to half time, but fortunately, they brought up for Mendy and a great save from Casteels keeps the game at 1-0 to Chelsea. And a superb goal from Dusan Tadic. Cheeky assist there for Ibra as well, cheeky backheel that helped make the goal. But definitely will pay for in the second half. Valencia definitely know this game. Definitely got a lot of time to get bent off. No can do, it's up to the AO, I'm afraid, to go. I mean, you got a Cardi on the bench, so he'll probably come on at some point. Hopefully. Sajic. Mendy. Yes. Otherwise it'd be cool if I could get if I could input instructions and stuff, but I think that's a bit too advanced for FIFA, so play goes on there from the foul. Bow. Yedlin. Ball comes off Mendy to be a corner here to Valencia. Kostic puts the ball in, Mendy heads it back out to Kostic. Kostic again with the corner. Nobody there, Mendy he clears it away. Goes back to Pico though. Pico over the top to find Tuap, but Manowski gets a head on the ball and hits it to Sajic. He finds Mendy. Manowski, Sajic. Mendy. Mendy back to Manowski. Turn inside there for Manowski. Still going. And Sola back to Manowski. Tadic. Tadic shoots. Good save from Trapp. First full attack choice we've had in the second half, and it's a good bit of play there from Manowski. Carried the ball pretty far for the Chelsea there. Short corner for Chelsea. Sola's going to look to dribble it in. Goes 1-1. Finds Terry. Shoots. Good block from PK. Sola. Manowski. Tackled by Tierney, and Tierney's going to attempt to get the ball away, and Dosso punts it out for a throw-in. Change of both teams. You see Twap come off for Valencia. You see Soligov as well. Then it's Thomas Müller coming on for Valencia and Lampard on for Chelsea. Here's Müller on for Valencia. Keane. Calabria. Calabria cuts inside. Still going. Back heels it to Manowski. Aki with a tackle there, Busquets forward to Bentner. Bentner laying it off to Yedlin. Bentner. Bale, Bentner. Tackled by Manowski. Tadic. Ibra. Keane. Still Keane. Tadic. Good ball to find Sajic. Shoots. Kevin Trapp a big save for Sajic was going to play it across the box there, but it wants to be I think Eber's in the middle waiting for the ball, but Sites trying to beam it near post, and it's a great save there from Kevin Trapp. Lamela's on for Kostic for Valencia. The ball's whipped in, and Bender heads the away. Drogba's on for Eber for Chelsea as well. Mendy to Lampard. You should see how Lamela gets on for 20 minutes or so left to play in his debut game. And here's Eric Lamela. Lamela. Tierney, Lamela. Tagged up by what? Interception, I should say, by John Terry. Keane. Tadic. Majanowski. Out left to Mendy. Ball. Great ball actually finds Sijic. Who puts the ball in. Trapp gets a hand on it. Dribble wins the foot race. It's hassled by Tierney, and actually the ball dribbles out to Miller, who puts out for a throw-in. 15 minutes left to play. Change here for Chelsea as well. Keane off for Kante. Last change there for Chelsea. Saul. Sijic. Majanowski. Mendy. Good ball in. Trapp gets a hand on him, parries it away, but fires it away to Miller. Baggio. Yedlin. Baggio. Forward to Bentner. Bentner out to Bale. Busquets. Bentner. He's an option. Kante with interception. There was a poor pass to be fair from Bentner. Chelsea coming again with Lampard. Lampard's being allowed to have all the space he wants. Down his right hand side. Does this into the box later off to Kante. Kante shoots. Good save from Trapp again. Final change here for Valencia with 5 minutes or so left to play. Icardi is going to come on for Bentner. He's got to get his wish. Baggio for good header away. Kante, intercepted by Icardi, made an instant impact. Back to Tierney, Baggio, Icardi, Bale, Baggio, Busquets, Tierney, Aki. Good ball out. Lamela takes down Favre. Lovely turner from Eric Lamela. Icardi. Lamela and Icardi have come together off the bench to bag an equaliser here. A fantastic turn from Eric Lamela to make the space. Takes Mendy out the game. Into the box to find Icardi, and Icardi buries that past Castells. See what? That's what I mean. Then you should play Icardi from the start, then, Scott. And it's role reversal for Chelsea, because last match they were Chelsea nicked a point. Today they're going to lose 2 points to Valencia with a late equaliser. Well, I think Bennett's wasted his chance, and Icardi's proven that he should be a starting striker for Valencia with a superb goal there. Lamela with a great assist as well. And will Valencia get one more chance before the whistle goes? No, they won't, but I'm sure Scott won't mind the point, given how Valencia started off. That was draw or keep, but Valencia still in 5th, but KSA's 1 point away from the relegation battle that's happening underneath them. Exactly, yeah. Fair, it was quite a tight game actually, looking at the match facts and stuff. Feel like a draw is probably a fair result looking back at the game. Man of the match goes to 7.8, it's 8.2 to Tadic, so Dusan Tadic making the match in his debut. GG's. Next game sees the current Premiership champions Ajax taking on Sheffield Wednesday. Where just Ajax suffering at the moment, really bad. So it's Wednesday flying high, currently in second place. And with Dortmund losing earlier, a draw or a win will put Wednesday top of the Premiership. Ajax a win for them will do nothing for them, but will get them away from Roma, who really is the relegation battle between now after Portsmouth had a points deduction, putting themselves in debt. So come to these games, Ajax lost 3-0 to Dortmund in the last game, whereas they had a 1-0 win over Roma. Here's the Ajax lineup, unchanged from that last game. Do think maybe Roche needs to change things up at some point after the one he's had so far this season, currently in 6th, and he's had 3-0 losses on the one here to Dortmund and United respectively. Wednesday have one change in their team, and it's Hulk on the right hand side, the right wing, in for Carlos Vela. Purely because Todd's Tommy changes on the mic, not in the messenger. I honestly couldn't remember if he made any more changes or not, so my bad, Sod, if there are other changes, but I remember you saying you wouldn't Hulk on, so I remember Billy not being pleased about Hulk playing against him. Ajax kills off here in the penultimate game of the Premiership. Nabry. Ferrati. Nabry. Martinez. Tackled by Hernandez, and it's a throw in here to Ajax. Nabry, Mooney, Nabry. Tedesco, Hernandez. Martinelli. Totti, Martinelli, Totti. Good ball forward. And Jan Thomas going to get to that. Let's have that. And ball brought out to Jerome Boateng. Quaresma. Gerrard. Promise. Gerrard. Ferrati. Quaresma. Ferrati. Martinez. Ferrati. Forwards to Nabry. Ball forward to Tedesco, Theo Hernandez to Totti. Good ball to Martinelli, who's now on the left now instead of being on the right. Good ball in. His power gets his head on it, but Keane gets something on the ball and ball trick or to Jan Sommer. Good kick out. Rooney's going to head but can't find Martinez. Akanji to Sagadu. Lose Alberto, Totti. Alberto, Totti out left to Hernandez, who finds Martinelli in loads of space. And it's power to make it 1-0. Gabriel Martinelli had an acre of space to himself there. And he just lays it off for Parrott, who tapped in the easy goal to make it 1-0 to Wednesday. It's 2 in 2 games for Troy Parrott as well. Martinelli on his favoured left hand side here, doing well, playing on the right. It's not played fantastic, but now playing on his favoured left side and showing what he can do on that left side. And with an interception as well, Martinelli playing back to Alisson. Gonna punt the ball forward. Power takes it down but lose the ball to Quincy Promise. Back to Boateng. Totti, Parrott. Sedisca, Luis Alberto, Martinelli. Totti. Parrott with a cheeky attempt there at a goal, but fixed it once was good, but the second flick was intercepted. Promise. Sedisca intercepts, Luis Alberto, Totti, Parrott. Parrott forward to Martinelli, takes on the volley, good save from Jan Sommer. He's offside, though, he's a mile offside. Keane, Boateng. Ferretti forward to Booney. Ferretti. Nabry. Keane. Nabry. Ferretti. Gerrard. Luis Alberto. Totti to Luis Alberto, finds Hulk. Hulk forward to Totti. Totti shoots, he hits the post. Hulk gets the ball, but he's tackled by Boateng and it goes out of play. Some of the catch there. Martinez, Gerrard. Luis Alberto. Tedesco. Hulk. Totti. Tackle there by Keane. Boateng forward to Gerrard. Promise. Out right to Nabry. Didn't see Bonabuni. Guai. Ferrati. Mooney. Cabal Lazaro. Tedesco, Alberto forward to Parry, gets tackled but the ball falls to Totti. Keane with the interception. Ferrati. Rooney. Promise. Ball goes back to Guai. Rooney with a lovely ball to Promise, who plays it to Nabry, and Nabry tucks it in the corner to make it 1-1. Good bit of play from Ajax, and Ajax actually get themselves into the game. Makes with a lovely pass there, it cuts out Martinelli and Akanji. Nabry with a lovely finish there into the bottom corner. Pass to Alisson to make it 1-1. That's the end of the first half, and I mean, it was been a good half from both sides. I think Swords Wednesday definitely had the better of the half, but Ajax showing they're not out of the game just yet. Ajax with a lot more possession though, but can't seem to break down the defence of Wednesday. Apart from that chance at the end there, which was the only chance they had in the first half. Hernandez plays it to Kanji. Big switch looking for Hulk. Lovely pass as well. Hulk losing the ball to Charisma with a heavy touch. Guai getting the ball to Boateng. Trying to pace on this out. He's still going, Boateng. That's a fantastic tackle there from Hulk. He might have lost the ball, but he's won it back. Tedesco. Totti. Power. Back to Totti. Totti trying to cross it in, blocked there by Guai. It's going to be a corner here to Wednesday. Tedesco with the corner in, it's Boateng gets a head on it, forced to Totti. Theo Hernandez shoots off the post, and Keane gets the ball away to Guai. Puts it out of play for a throw. Second time this game. Spence save it at the post. Theo puts the ball, shoots Theo Hernandez. Goes over the goal. Change here for Ajax. It's going to be the goal scorer Gnabry being substituted for Andre Schürrle. Ferretti, Keane. Luis Alberto for the interception. Tedesco. Totti. Finds Pavett. Pavett trying to find Totti, but cut by Guai, who keeps the ball in play. Andre Schürrle. Ferretti. Andre Schürrle. That's a good ball down the line. It stays in the field. Basson's just going to punt it out for the throw-in. Could have just touched that really, but I decided to punt it. So this is coming off here for Andreas Tello for Wednesday. Schürrle with the throw-in. Rooney, Ferretti, Martinez. Ferretti shoots. Oh, Ferretti scored. Ajax actually found themselves in the lead. Marco Ferretti. Lovely ball there to Martinez, who gets it back and puts it past Allison to make it 2-1. Being Allison at near post. I think Roach definitely giving him a talk, giving the old hair dry treatment there, and basically told his lads to step the fuck up or face the consequences. Ajax now find themselves up 2-1 against Wednesday. Rooney, Ferretti, Gerrard, taken by Teller but forced to Martinez. Ferretti, Rooney, promise. Teller gets to the ball first, just Lazaro to Hulk. Tello, Totti, Luis Alberto, Martinelli, Hernandez. Luis Alberto forward to Martinelli. So looking for Tello, but it's taken by Boateng. It's going to be cleared away by Boateng. Promise. Martinez, Gerrard. Promise. Good ball forward to Martinez. Martinez across the box, Allison gets hand on it, but it's fallen to Rooney. I don't know if this is the Premiership champions finally putting their finger out and stepping up, or this is the big bottle from Wednesday. Big choke. Huge choke. It's going to be a huge result, and it's a huge howler as well from Allison. Rooney's right place, right time to dink that into the back of the net. Putting the ball in for Martinez. This is definitely a turn up for the books. This is definitely what guide. This is definitely going to be a massive win if Ajax, and yeah, Scott Sky, because this is the last result we want to see is Ajax win. Good ball through to Rooney. Can Rooney make it 4? No, he can't. Great tackle there by Sagadu. win here for Ajax will put them a point behind you, Scott. So yeah, definitely we'll win to see. Parrott, Alberto, Guay getting the ball forward to Quaresma, Promise. Inside to Gerrard. Andre Schürrle losing the ball to Tello. Sagadu clears. Boateng heading it to Keane. Schürrle. Andre Schürrle with a bit of space, puts the ball in going back post. It's Martinez, and Sagadu is going to get behind and clear. I know, Ajax have dominated this game. Gerrard is coming off for Alex Song. This is the Ajax that we saw last season that won the Premiership. Finally finding their form, Ajax, and found it at the halfway mark of the season. Martinez with a shot, falling to Ferrati, and Alisson making a save, forcing another corner. This is the Ajax that we saw last season dominate the league, well, not dominate the league, but do very well. Did end up winning the Premiership. Quaresma, Keane, Schürrle, Christian. So can Ajax keep this form going into the second half of the season? Tello, Lazaro, Tello, Dotti, Tello, Dotti, Troy Parrott. Game's not over just yet. Troy Parrott for second goal here. Good ball from Totti, fine Parrott, makes a bit of space for himself and then puts that past Jan Sommer. A very, very squeaky few minutes left for Ajax. So it's Wednesday, have done this before in the past. I think it was against Atletico in the Championship last season where we were down 3-1 and end up drawing 3-3 in the last minutes of the game. But Ajax is playing possession, it's keeping the ball away from Wednesday, and just to see out this huge win for them. Schürrle receives the ball from Alex Song. Schürrle puts the ball into the box, Alisson punches it up in the air. So heads it away, and Ajax eventually pick up the 3 points here. First 3 points in a while. Sure, Rich should be very pleased to see it happen. I'm sure Sod won't be too pleased because he bought his chance to go top of the Premiership. Last time Ajax won in the league was back in Matchday 4 with a 3-0 win against Portsmouth. Man of the match goes to Troy Parrott, Nixie with an 8.4. 61% possession, Jesus Christ. Domination there for Ajax. Move on to the final game here in the Premiership. I'll just check something quickly because I can't remember if I changed Billy's team or not. Because I'm an idiot. No, even if something changed, let's see if I changed it correctly. I did change it, cool. Billy wanted a new captain, I just wanted to make sure. So I know he would I'd get it in the next one if I didn't. So it's Roma taking on Portsmouth. Bottom of two teams here, 7th versus 8th. That's a nice kit actually for Roma. Make sure the window's turned down. Yes, cool. So yeah, bottom two teams of the Premiership facing off here. Catch you later, Scott. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, so Roma and Portsmouth have played already this season in the Shields. Oh no, it was the FFL Cup actually, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, it was the FFL Cup, and Roma won 2-0 in that game. Ronaldo and Dabala scoring the goals. Sure, be hoping for more the same from them too. So coming to these games, Roma lost 1-0 to Wednesday, Portsmouth drew against Valencia. Portsmouth hit with a points deduction though, due to overspending in Yorkshire, so they're currently bottom. No points, he's the Roma lineup, Neuer in goal, new boy Neuer in goal. Tobias back in from injury. Cruz and other new boy Raja Nangolan at CDM. Shiku pushes up into the cam position in place of Firmino. Ronaldo is up front. Portsmouth unchanged from the last game. Obviously couldn't buy any players due to them spending, so they lost out on their players. You fancy losing need players, still James, who took the points deduction and accepted his fate really. There's 7 games left to play in the Premiership, so he could very easily get out of the relegation zone, but we'll see, he's got plenty of time. But it's Shaqiri, Ronaldo, Shaqiri, Cruz, Nangolan, losing the ball for Tongan's just going to punt it away. Uriava, Torpedo, Nangolan, Shaqiri. Ronaldo shoots. Oh, Ronaldo off the post and in. Huge goal from there from Ronaldo. Shaqiri finding a bit of space in that new cam roll and lays it off for Ronaldo, who takes it first time and puts that in off the post. Huge strike there from Big Ron. Roma found themselves 1-0 up. Number 7 scores in the 7th minute. Roma found themselves 1-0 up against Portsmouth, and it is very anyway else got the feeling of deja vu. So plenty of time for Portsmouth to get back into this game. Let's see if they can do so. Bailey losing the ball to Shaqiri, Ferran, McKaylee, Shaqiri, Nangolan, McKaylee, Jordiava to Cruz, back to Jordiava, Shaq, Big Shaq, Nangolan, Shaqiri, Dabala with a loose pass, which Lingard's going to pick up, Farfan, Lingard, Farfan, and back to Hudson-Odoi, ball in, and Neuer's going to parry it. Doesn't connect to it, parries it away, but it's going to piece up here by Kubo. McKaylee, back to Kubo. McKaylee, Ferran, Nangolan, Kubo, Shaqiri, Kubo. Going back to McKaylee, Nangolan, Cruz, Ronaldo, Dabala, Ronaldo. Ronaldo laying off to Cruz. Cruz getting tackled by Jesse Lingard. Hudson-Odoi, Farfan, Van der Beek. No, right to Farfan. Farfan will get tackled there, but yeah, the referee's called it for the foul. Portsmouth will take the free kick. Bailey whips the ball in, and it's Marshall who was centimetres away from heading that ball towards goal, but just couldn't get his head on it. They go out for a goal kick. Manuel Neuer punting it forward. Finding Ronaldo, can't get header off. Lingard, Van der Beek, Bailey, Lingard, move up, turn, puts the ball in. Jordi Alba heads it away. Farfan losing the ball to Dabada. Cruz, Shaqiri, Ronaldo, Cruz. Dabada's got space here, the pool is open for Dabada. Push the box, Ronaldo controls the ball, but controls the ball into Frank Leboeuf, who clears it away. Jordi Alba with the throw in here, going back to Toni Kroos. Jordi Alba. Alba finds Nainggolan. Goes past one, finds Ronaldo, just can't get hold of the ball and it's cleared by Handanovic. Varane down to Kubo. Nainggolan. Kubo. Ball comes in. Farfan will clear that way to Van der Beek. Tackled by Alba. Shaqiri shoots from range. Good save from Handanovic. Good hands there. Kick the ball out. Nainggolan's going to actually intercept and play the ball to Shaqiri, Dabada, Cruz. Shaqiri, Cruz. Hudson-Odoi heads it back to Vertonghen. Farfan. Hudson-Odoi. Farfan. Van der Beek. Van der Beek needs an option. He finds Lingard. Martial. Going back to David Luiz, and Shaqiri's on the chase, but David Luiz will come clear to play the ball away. Van der Beek now finds Hudson-Odoi. Van der Beek goes back to Martial. Farfan. Tackled by Jordi Alba. Dabada. Cruz. Jordi Alba. Dabada back to Alba. Alba to Torpedo. Dabada. Cruz. Shaqiri. Nainggolan. Cruz. Shaqiri. Out left to Alba. Dabada to Shaqiri. Dabada. That's the end of the first half and a dominant half from Roma. Only 2 shots so far for in the game, they've both been for Roma. Portsmouth kickers off here in the second half. Van der Beek. Loose pass to Dabada straight at me really. Nainggolan, Shaqiri, Ronaldo, Shaqiri. Toni Kroos. Finds Kubo, Kubo to Kroos. Nainggolan. Losing the ball to Hudson-Odoi there. Martial. Martial going back to Leon Bailey. Kubo, Shaqiri, Nainggolan. Dabada. Nainggolan. Dabada. Still gets the ball, Nainggolan. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba into Dabada, puts the ball in, going deep to Kubo, takes it down, puts the ball back across the box. The buff gets a head on it in, heads it out to Martial. Van der Beek, Martial, Van der Beek. Bailey, Van der Beek. Bailey. Bailey. Van der Beek. Makes a bit of space for himself, Van der Beek, still going. Oh, it's a poor pass. Very poor pass, and he's EP up by Roma. Kubo. Nainggolan. Dabada. Back to Jordi Alba. Nainggolan. Van der Beek gets a foot in the ball and puts out a play for a throw into Roma. Change here for Portsmouth. And a change here for Roma as well. It's Kubas off for Fakir. And I think that's Higuain on for Milan, who's been very quiet this game. Yeah, Fakir on for Kubo. And Higuain on for Milan, yeah. Milan, I don't think I said Milan's name so far this game. That's what now. Shaqiri. Fakir. Good ball to Ronaldo, shoots and just hit the side net in. I thought that was in. I'm sure he will think the same as well when he sees this. Good striker from Ronaldo, but just wide into the side net in. Fakir making an instant impact though. Modric's on for Lingard. Second change there for Portsmouth. Good ball out, which Southampton's going to win, but fine. Cruz with it. Torbido. Nangolan. Shaqiri. Back to Ferran Makeli. Shaqiri. Nangolan. Nangolan makes still going. Nangolan can spank it. He finds Tony Cruz, who's offside. Oh, I thought Nangolan's going to spank it then. He's definitely known for his shooting ability. I mean, it's a good idea, but Tony Cruz is a mile offside. Handanovic with the free kick, punting it forward, finds Higuain, but Nangolan just nicks the ball of him, picks his pocket. Finds Jordiabo, he finds Nangolan. Fakir, Ronaldo. Tackle there by David Luiz, and it's a free kick here to Roma. And they'll take the free kick as well, Ronaldo standing over it. Ronaldo shoots! Oh, and it's just over, hit the goal stand. Or the goal support, I should say, whatever we want to call it. Had a lot of power in that. So quick the camera can keep up with it. Husband wins the header. Go back to Farfan. Farfan for the big switch out to Leon Bailey, who keeps it in. Still Leon Bailey, out to Husband. Farfan. Just on Farfan for ball in, and Neuer's gonna snag that out of the air. I do think Manuel Neuer might be the key to Roma potentially staying up. Donnarumma and Aguero have not had the best of performances in goal for Roma this season so far, so see if Manuel Neuer will change that. It's a huge tackle from McKady, and so huge it caused the goal kick. Firmino is coming on for Ronaldo. And a 4-4-2 for Roma now. Neuer finds Alba. Abada to Cruz. Nangolan. Cruz. Nangolan. Cruz. Nangolan. I'm trying to see who the striker is. I think it's Fakir. Abada. Firmino. Taken by Vertonghen. Vertonghen will find Modric. Farfan. Van der Beek. Farfan. Space to one here. Nangolan's trying to keep up with him, but no way is Nangolan going to keep up with Farfan. Farfan will find Hudson-Odoi, puts the ball going back post. McKady wins that header easily enough. Shaqiri, Cruz, forwards to Firmino, Fakir. Loose pass, lazy pass as well. Bailey. Jordiabo gets to the ball first, Nangolan to Ferran. Shaqiri. Time on the ball, Shaqiri, loads of time on the ball actually. No one wants to press him. Shaqiri will dart his way to the corner, it seems. So he's going back to McKady. Ferran. Cruz. Nangolan. Cruz. Nangolan. Back to McKady. Nangolan. Ball forward to Shaqiri. Well, tackle there by Bailey into another last minute change here for Roma for whatever reason. Labara's coming off for Daniel James. Shaqiri to Nangolan. Fakir. into the box. Handanovic will claim, but that's going to be the end of the game for sure. Yes, and Roma pick up the 3 points here against Portsmouth and keep the pressure on the teams above them to stay in the Premiership. Huge win there for Roma. Milano's goal being a difference between the two sides today. Man of the match goes to Shaqiri with an 8.2, as you know, Ronaldo. No shots for Portsmouth, although James' form continues to fare with Portsmouth. And we're moving out to the Championship, and the first game being Steve's UCD taking on Tommy's Salford, apparently is how you pronounce it, not Salford, Salford. I was corrected by Matt the other day, he's from Manchester, so he knows better. Then it's Salford, not Salford, even though it's spelt Sal, but he Northerners. So yes, UCD and Steve taking on Tommy's Salford. Yeah, Salford, yeah. Tommy's the other team that took the points deduction. It was him and James, brothers in arms, taking the points deduction together. Both fucked up in the auction. Both teams don't want to lose players. So here we are. UCD come to this game with the 4-3-3. Back four men the same. Frank Ginkel is back in for Lo Celso in the field, and Guti's back at cam. And I find you've got new boy Eden Hazard along with Son and Salah. UCD come in this game for 1-0 loss to Milan. As for Salford, Banks in goal unchanged. Actually, Salford from their 1-0 draw against Villa. Still missing Essien through injury. Salford in bottom table now in 8th, was in 7th. UCD currently sitting in 3rd. We're in it for UCD, was taking a point behind the leaders. We're in here for Salford, will actually put them positive points. They were on 5 points, but I took a 6 points. 6 points deduction, 5 million per point. So it's Ramsey with a shot and Ramsey with a goal. Lovely goal, whatever. Ramsey doing my speech there. And Ramsey with a fantastic goal there. Yeah, Salford currently on minus points because of the point deduction. On -1. And early goal for Ramsey looks like Salford would be staying that way for the time being. Philippe Lahm. Politano, Lahm, Politano, Sissoko. Big switch to Coman. Hausenberg. Marquisio. Ball whipped in. Maldini heads it away. Philippe Lahm forward to Sissoko. Shoots. Sissoko smacks the side net in. Almost getting Salford back into the game. Definitely curling towards goal, but weren't enough. Curl on the shot. Oblak short to Abidal. Maldini. Excuse me, Abidal. Ramsey. Abidal. Guti. Van Ginkel. Salah. All trying to find Guti, but cut by Tanego. Rojo. Ball forward. Cisse heads it down to Zidane. Zidane out to Politano. Cisse. Sissoko. Cisse. Tackled by Anne Ramsey. Van Ginkel out to Piszczek. Going back to Maldini. Oblak. Maldini. Piszczek. Son back to Piszczek. Van Ginkel. Salah. Ramsey. Cut by Politano. Van Ginkel forward to Salah. Van Ginkel. Piszczek. Whippage here. One of Banks gets a hand on him. Knocks it away to Politano. Sissoko. Tackled by Eric Abidal. And Ramsey. Guti. Van Ginkel. Son. And Ramsey. Nesta, sorry. Ramsey. Abidal. Ramsey. Abidal. Guti. Ramsey. Hazard. Guti. Another bit of play from Guti, but he's lost the ball at the final second there. Superb tackle, and Politano's trying to pull away from Abidal here, but Abidal's all over him. Politano playing the ball into the middle to Cisse, Fran Zidane. Cisse. Tackled by Maldini, Piszczek now in the ball. Big ball forward to Son, who lost track of the ball it seems, and Gordon Banks comes out and collects quickly enough and kicks the ball out looking for Cisse. Offside Cisse. Been a fantastic pass there if Son didn't lose the ball. Nesta with the ball forward to find Marquisio, who beats Guti to the ball. Zidane heads it along to Politano. Sissoko. Tackled by Ramsey, picked up by Van Ginkel. Son forward to Salah. Back to Ramsey. Left to Abidal. Cheeky dink to Guti, Hazard. Eden Hazard to Ramsey. Back to Eden Hazard. Ramsey. Tackled by Sissoko. Cisse now in the ball. Playing the ball forward to Politano, gets hit away from Eric Abidal. Zidane. Pepper Dembe Cisse shoots. He's hit the crossbar. Huge sigh of relief there from Steve. First chance Salford have had. Salford have had. Instant reaction, well, instant like memory really to say Salford, and it's not, it's Salford. Van Ginkel out to Son, cut by Hausenberg. Kingsley Coman now done this left hand side. Guti's chasing him, but Coman's going to pull away from him for sure. Kingsley Coman puts the ball in, comes with Guti, and Guti heads it towards Marquisio, shoots some range off the volley, and that would have been a fucking cracker if that went in, but afraid it's gone over. He took it really well though, to be fair. He went too far off. Oblak had a jump for it just in case. Jan Oblak with the goal kick finds Tanego. Sissoko to Politano. Marquisio. Coman, Marquisio. It's the end of the first half, and UCD going to lead 1 into the half time with the lead 1-0 up. What an early goal there from that man, and Ramsey. No chance to use the defense actually so far. Salford have had 3 shots, hit the post. One of them, other 2 have gone wide or over. Salford will kick us off it in the second half. Philippe Lam into the middle to find Morojo, Gizio, Sudan, Cisse, Sissoko, Politano. Sissoko across the box, Oblak has a hand on it and Nesta's gonna knock it away and Ramsey's gonna clear. Marquisio, Sissoko, Politano, Lam, Politano, into the box he comes again and Nesta's going to clear away from Zidane's head. But Marquisio hits it to no one. Or hits it to Ramp, I should say, but no one on his team. Eric Abidal. Hazard, Abidal. Lovely ball with fine, well, Ramsey might get to that. But Sissoko is charging through like a steam train to get to that head of Ramsey. He needs a bit of support now. Doesn't get any. He's been out for a throw-in. Eden Hazard with the throw-in. Ramsey forward to Salah. Salah with a cheeky pass to Guti. And Rojo puts it out for another throw-in. Cheeky bit of play there from UCD. Hazard again with the throw-in. Guti, back to Hazard. Abidal, Ramsey, Abidal. Tackled there by Politano, Zidane on the ball now. Finished Nesta chasing down Zidane. Sissoko, Zidane. First Maldini. They're both at the same Nesta and Maldini, so ball comes in, Piszczek heads it away. Lost it forward to Zidane, Zidane over the top, Abidal heads it away. Marquisio over Biscuit header to Tanego. Austenberg, Koeman, Austenberg, Koeman, Austenberg, Koeman, taken over Piszczek, Son, Piszczek, Son forward, loose pass though. Kingsley Koeman, Sissoko, Marquisio. Lovely ball to Politano, push the ball into the box and Oblak collects. Oblak throws out left to Eric Abidal. Ramsey, Guti, lovely ball forward to Hazard. Hazard in short to Guti, could block from Tanego and on control of second touch there, Guti. Forwards into hand of Gordon Banks who kicks the ball out. Nesta to Fanginkor, Abidal to Hazard. Hazard losing the ball to Marquisio, the loose pass, or so loose pass, a great interception there from Marquisio. Philippe Lam forward to Politano. Lam forward to Cisse, ball comes in, Nesta hits it out. Politano puts the ball back in, it's going deep. Koeman picks the ball up. Austenberg. Tackled there by Son, it's going to be a corner. Change it for UCD, it's going to be Lacazette on for Salah. Corner for Salford. Rohover, lovely header, good save from Oblak. Nesta puts it behind for another corner. Rare to see a corner working in FIFA, not gonna know. Austerberg whips the corner, that's a poor corner this time. Hazard will clear. Looking for the Lacazette, but Lam's going to get there first. Politano. Ball in, easily killed by Maldini, Ramsey. Hazard. Guti, Hazard. Lacazette. Guti. Abidal. Guti. Hazard. Hazard finds Van Ginkel. Trying to find Hazard with a cheeky pass, but it's cut out. Hausenberg. Marquisio. Hausenberg. Rojo. Marquisio. The ball forwards will be cut here by Piszczek. Son. Guti. Son. Piszczek. Lovely ball forward to Son. Piszczek. Son. Thinking of the ball in. It's like a set of a header and good save from Gordon Banks. Big save there from Gordon Banks. Lo Celso's one for probably thank Ginkel. For Guti. Eden puts the ball in. Hausenberg heads it away. Get up hit by Lo Celso. Hazard. Ramsey, back to Hazard. Eden Hazard, his debut. Wide. I think just wide, I don't know. It's a good attempt from Eden Hazard. He was just wide. Banks with the goal kick for Salford. Get all chance on everyone. You see the pick up the 3 points here. Put the pressure on the Madrid teams. We'll see where they're playing next. Man of match goes to Aaron Ramsey for an 8.6. Salford happy to sit at the bottom for now. Next game sees second place Atletico Madrid take on AC Milan, they're currently in 5th. Milan ideally need to really keep up from that win from ECD. Atletico need to win to see if they can separate themselves from Real Madrid. Yeah, we're taking on Spence here. These two have had a good rivalry for the past few seasons I should say. In these games, Atletico drew against United and Milan 1-0 against UCD. Such a long entrance at the Politano. Here is the Atletico Madrid lineup. One change, and that's new boy Virgil van Dijk in centre back. In for Didic. So him and Paul Yarmik at the back too now. Apart from that, the rest of the team unchanged from that 1-1 draw. Two changes for Milan. That's two new fullbacks. So Gurasi still in goal. Andy Robertson on the left now and Max Aarons on the right. Raising Fonte in the middle. Luis Gustavo, CDM in front of him. You've got Suso, Turiso and Falvin. And Henry Claassen back in the team for Ruud van Nistelrooy alongside Lautaro Martinez. Claassen, who scored in the first two games for Milan of the league, hasn't seen much actions since about Matchday 3 or 4, so should see how he gets on here. And he's got the ball already following the kick-off that Atletico had. Aarons, Tolisso, Gustavo, Tolisso, Falvin. Aarons puts the ball in looking for Martinez, and Puyol's going to head it behind. Early pressure from Milan. Corner here for Milan. Falvin whips it in, Kondogbia heads it back to him. Playing it to Andy Robertson. Loose pass there to Seedorf, but it's a poor clearance. And I gets it away to Pavard. Sterling back to Pavard. Van Dijk. Pavard, Van Dijk. Pavard. Straight to Suso, Tolisso, back to Suso. Robertson. Lovely ball over the top to find Martinez. Puts the ball into the box. There's a wild cross which Larsson's never going to get his head on. Yashin with the goal kick finds Cancelo, who loses the ball to Aarons, Gustavo, Falvin. Falvin will find Larsson. Back to Aarons, Larsson. Fonte, Aarons, Larsson, Falvin. Larsson, Tolisso. Tolisso back to Larsson. Good save from Yashin. Huge save there from Lev Yashin. Ball was cleared away to Kane, who finds Seedorf. Kondogbia, Seedorf over the top to find Pavard. Kondogbia. Sterling, Kondogbia, Sterling. Kondogbia. And he was in his muscles making him Sterling for the ball. Ball now for Max Aarons, the 19-year-old. Jose Fonte, Falvin. Larsson over the top, lovely ball over the top to find Martinez. Falvin. Max Aarons. Good ball in, looking for Larsson, but Yashin punches it away. And he also wins the header, but Kondogbia just going to punt it forward, trying to find Kane, and actually finds Kane, who heads to the Seedorf. Hazard, Thorgan Hazard is. Obviously now he's big brothers in the league as well. Sterling, Pavard. Especially when Thorgan plays Eden later in the season. Sterling, Pavard, Sterling. Kondogbia, Sterling, Pavard. Ball into the box, he's Seedorf and he heads it over the bar. Lovely ball in, but Seedorf just couldn't keep the header down. I think Galassi had it covered anyways. It's goal kick now to Milan. Galassi with the big kick out. Suso, Van Dijk, Thomas Partey, Seedorf. Hazard, Cancelo. Seedorf to Kondogbia, Partey. Seedorf mossing off Tolisso there. Finds Hazard, back to Seedorf. Back to Hazard. Ball in. Oh, Galassi didn't come for it. I thought for sure he was going to claim that, it didn't. So now corner to Atletico Madrid. Seedorf puts the corner in. Galassi's going to come and collect. It's up for his error just there. Snakes the ball out of the air. Now kicking the ball out to Larsson. Pavard gets to the ball first though. Puyol. Partey. Back to Puyol. Van Dijk. Kondogbia. Partey. Seedorf. Cancelo. Seedorf. Cancelo. Hazard. Seedorf. Kondogbia, Seedorf. Kondogbia, Cancelo. Taylor by Falvin. Cancelo puts the ball in. It's Hazard. It's Hazard, and it's a great save there from Pierre Galassi. Big save. Corner for Atletico again. Seedorf whipping it in. Looking for Van Dijk. Doesn't get full connection on it in. Gustavo heads it away. Partey going back to Cancelo. Atletico Madrid have dominated the last 15 minutes it seems. After Milan had the better part of the first half. The first part of the first half, I should say. But Milan can't get anything going at the moment. It's all Atletico. Party. Seedorf. Party. Stretch out to Pavard, who keeps it in. Pavard to Condobio. Pavard. Condobio. Sterling tackled there by Watson. Raheem Sterling throwing it in to Pavard. Condobio puts the ball into the box, headed by Max Owens. Suso just nods it away. Pavard forward to Party. Condobio. Pavard trying to make one final chance forward end of the half. It's a good ball in. Fonte heads it away. Racy plays it away just to end the half. Milan definitely dominated the first part of the first half, and the second part of the first half is all Atletico, so interesting to see how the second half goes. I honestly thought Milan had 2 or 3 shots, but obviously not. But Milan will kick us off it in the second half. Fonte, Tolisso, out left to Robertson. Martinez, Tolisso, Gustavo, Alvin, Tolisso, Larson. Losing the ball to Van Dijk. Eden Hazard to... No, Eden even. Forgan Hazard. Seedorf. Good ball to Harry Kane. Hazard. Back to Condobio. Cancelo. Forward to Hazard, who keeps the ball in. Grassi gets a hand on him, but Racy's going to help his keeper out and get rid of the ball. Cancelo going back to throw into Van Dijk. Party. Condobio. Seedorf. Hazard. Tackled by Max Owens. Tolisso. Owens. Back to Falvin. Tolisso. Gustavo forward to Larson. Martinez. Martinez finds Suso. Robertson back to Suso. Pavard puts the ball at play for a throw, and Atletico change here. First for the game, it's going to be Nani on for Sterling. Robertson with the throw going back to Suso. Gustavo, Suso. Suso putting the ball in. Van Dijk is going to easily claim him, head that way. Owens to Gustavo. Andy Watson, Gustavo, Robertson, Gustavo, forward to Tolisso, Martinez. Martinez has done very well, puts the ball into the box. Tolisso puts the shot towards goal. It's a good save from Yashin, but Tolisso is offside anyways. Just waited too long, Martinez, was being pressured there by Van Dijk the whole way. Van Dijk ain't no small defender, he's a huge guy, 6'4". Martinez is probably looking about 5'10", so what Martinez did do well to hold off Van Dijk and put the ball in. It's way too long. Fonte, Baresi, Fonte, Tolisso, Gustavo, Martinez, Suso, tackled by Pavard, Nani. Great tackle by Martinez. Both teams making the change here. They're going to see Pjanic on for Condobio, and Larsson's coming off a vanished away for Milan. Pavard, Pjanic, Pavard. Pjanic, Seedorf. Nani back to Seedorf. Nani. Ball whipped in, looking for a back post, Hazard, and Hazard can't head it towards goal. Just put a massive lead by Max Aarons there. Even though Aarons was nowhere near it. Okay, let's see the goal kick. Punting it forward, looking for Martinez. Takes it well. Suso. Robertson. Fonte. Aarons. Fonte. Aarons. Tolisso. Falvin. Tolisso. Finished away. Gustavo. Martinez. Suso. Kailava. Pjanic. Seedorf. Partey. Kane is on. He's onside. But he took too long, and Jose Fonte with a good tackle there. Playing the ball forward to Falvin. Van Nistelrooy. Gustavo. Martinez. Suso getting tackled there by Puyol. Morgan Hazard forward to Pavard. Martinez tracking back here. Ball comes in, Jose Fonte has it down. And Wilson gets the ball to Gustavo. Tolisso, Falvin. Tolisso. Martinez. Tolisso. Falvin. Aarons. Falvin. A bit of pace there from Falvin going back post, and Yashin gets a hand on it. Pjanic just kind of punting the ball anywhere and just go force the corner. Change here for Milan. It's Tolisso coming off for Christian Eriksen. There's a throw-in. Suso with the throw-in. Martinez back to Suso, who's offside. Puyol with the ball forward. Gustavo heads it towards no one. Partey to Pjanic. Partey. Pjanic. Hazard to Pjanic. Pavard. Gustavo intercepts. Fonte. Baresi. Gustavo. Suso. Martinez. Eriksen. Gustavo. Van Nistelrooy. Martinez. It's a foul from Puyol, but referee lets it go. Baresi. Eriksen. Going through the back of him to get the ball. Van Nistelrooy. Martinez. Suso. Martinez. Suso. Trying to find Gustavo, but Gustavo got lost and ball went up Yashin's hands. Eriksen. Gustavo. Falvin. Actually ended the game in a 0-0 draw here between Atletico and Milan. Probably the fair result. Both teams had chances. Both keepers played very well. I think that helps Milan more than Atletico, I think. Atletico had more chances, but Milan definitely made more opportunities, just couldn't find the ball off really. Man of match goes to Benjamin Pavard with a 7.9. Move on to the penultimate game of today's stream. It's Aston Villa, Dan's Aston Villa taking on Carl Real Madrid. So Aston Villa currently in the final playoff spot in 6th. Real Madrid currently top of the championship, goal difference.
Number 1, Tim Howard.
Currently these games, Real Madrid won 1-0 against Spurs. Aston Villa drew against Salford.
Number 6, Jan
Number
8, Saul. Number 44, Cesc Fabregas. Number 19,
Bad to watch. He's Saul.
Number 17, Antoine Griezmann. And number 11, Sadio Mane.
Wait for the team sheets to pop off so I can go for the team sheets. There's a new signing, Ethan Ampadu for Villa. Walking across the screen there. So it's the Aston Villa lineup. Howard in goal. Ethan Ampadu joins Ken Pepe at the back. Interesting to see what happens when Lascelles is back for the next game. I've noticed the team unchanged for Aston Villa. Would it be Kim Pepe being dropped or Lascelles? I don't know, who knows? Only Dan knows. Real Madrid coming this game unchanged from their last game. Why would they change something that's been working for so long? Carl's turn his team around. Aston Villa kick us off here in the penultimate game. Fabregas, Kim Pepe. Switch out to Griezmann. Saul. Griezmann. Immobile. Pereira. Ball whipped in. Tavernier had to away and finds Benzema. Suarez. Lamar. Suarez. Ball out to Ashley fucking Young. Lamar. Gomez, Rui Costa. Costa Torre. Torre finds Benzema is onside. I thought he's off. I was waiting for the flag to go up, not gonna lie, but Benzema's onside and puts it past Tim Howard to make it 1-0 Real Madrid. Who's paying him on? Oh, Kim Pepe. Kim Pepe takes a step back. I think he tried to play Benzema off and he's got it all wrong and allowed Benzema loads of space there. And a win here for Real Madrid is a huge win for them. If they keep this going, it'll take them 3 points clear at the top. No, it won't. It'll take them 2 points clear. I can't do maths. Yeah, it'll take them 2 points clear at the top after Atletico drew. Benzema. Gomez. Torre. I really need to mention that. Benzema. Just Pino wants to go in and just looking at the mess and I was like, oh. Suarez losing the ball to Calcadici there. Fabregas forward to Immobile. Feel. Immobile, Fabregas. Immobile. Fabregas shoots from range. Oh, what a goal from Cesc Fabregas of all people. Filthy fucking bastard. That's Fabregas' second goal in as many games as well. He had loads of space there, Fabregas, and oh. Dan Stevens, you've scored probably one of the goals of the season so far. More Fabregas has with your guy. And Dan should be very pleased with Fabregas' goal. That was an absolute beauty. The captain doing well.
Goal. Number 44, Cesc Fabregas.
That's a sexy goal. And all tied up here. Suarez gets tackled, but Costa gets the ball forward to Suarez. Benzema. Yara Torre. Ashley fucking Young. Torre. Lamar puts the ball in. Ampadu heads it away. Basically English names, let alone a Welsh name. Rui Costa, Benzema. Lamar. Ball comes in. MVO head that way on his fast. Ashley Young. Young finds Torre. Torre's going to spank it. No, he ain't. I thought he was going to spank it. Suarez. Oh, it's a dangerous tackle. It's Rui Costa and it's gone just wide. Again, Pepe having a very risky game so far. Almost found his Suarez there in the penalty box. But instead it's a goal kick to Aston Villa. Tim Howard's going to kick out now. Finds Fabregas. But can't hold the ball. Rui Costa to Torre. Man, I think he got fouled there, but he's up. Suarez. Wilson. Suarez. Benzema. Cut by Kimpembe. Saul. Griezmann. Saul. Mfia. Saul out to Fabregas. Fabregas out left to Kalishi. Fabregas. Mfia. Immobile. Immobile makes it 2-1. I'm pretty sure. I think that might be Immobile's first goal for Villa. Chiro Immobile receiving the ball and putting the back of the net past Courtois. And much like the Premiership, the team given a chance to go ahead at the top of the table is choking their chance away. Wednesday choked their chance away against Ajax, and currently Real Madrid are looking to do the same here. Plenty of time left though for Madrid to get back in it. Rui Costa, switch out to Thomas Lemar. Tackled there by Pereira. Pereira retains the ball, pushing forward to MVO. Saul. Pereira. MVO, Saul, MVO. Ampadu. Griezmann, Pereira. Lemar. Young, Lemar. Gomez. Young, Gomez. Back to a Courtois. Courtois to Joe Gomez. Torre. Young. Forward to Lemar. Young. Lemar. Torre. Benzema. Lemar. Lemar pushing forward. Bit of space. Cut back. Finds Ashley Young. Gets tackled by MVR. Lovely dive there from Ashley Young. Throw in here to Real Madrid. Ashley Young to Lemar. Rui Costa to Ashley Young. Ball comes in. Kimpembe heads it away. Lemar heading it to Benzema. It's a risky tackle from Kimpembe and came closer early in the game, given a penalty when he has done so here. Not going to get booked though. Should be lucky, he's not getting booked. Pepe for the late tackle then Benzema, and he should be yellow carded for sure. So if not even sent off. But it's James Tavernier stepping up for this penalty. Oh, and he's dinked it into the corner. Cheeky penalty there from James Tavernier. And the game's all tied at 2-2. Very confident penalty there from James Tavernier. But it shows the confidence Real Madrid to have at the moment. Sends Tim Howard the wrong way. There's a big goal on the stroke of half time. Mans can't speak. 4 shots on target, 4 goals, 5 shots in total. Fair play to these two teams. I don't know if their striking's on point or if the keepers are just slacking today, but see how that continues here in the second half. Thomas Lemar, Benzema, Lemar, inside to Benzema. Big switch out to Harry Wilson. Tavernier, Wilson, Tavernier. Tavernier allowed to keep the ball. Wilson. A lovely turn. Good whippish needed. Back post, Pro heads it right and he's far as Lemar. Young, Lemar. Young puts the ball in. Suarez heads it over the bar. He's Kimpembe. He's having a terrible game, Kimpembe, and I feel like he'll be Lascelles and Ampadu leading the back line for Aston Villa in the next game. Suarez losing the ball to Envia. Kimpembe, Saul, Envia, Saul, Envia, Immobile. Switch out to Mane, who's offside. See this again. I mean, the camera's at a tilt, so he looks on there, but I'm not too sure. Either way, Tavernier to free kick finds Benzema, Rui Costa, Torre, Tavernier. Still Tavernier. Lemar into the big switch actually from Lemar to Wilson. Just looking to the middle of Lemar. No, Wilson trying to find Torre, cut up. Lemar forward to Suarez. Suarez to Thomas Lemar to Ashley Young. Ball whipped in and Tim Howard's going to collect that. Kicks it out quickly as well. Tavernier awake but Wilson's lost the ball to Mane. Immobile back to Mane, so the lovely pass from Immobile. Mane inside to Immobile, he's by himself, Chiro Immobile. Oh, he's trying to play Mane back through. I don't know what Immobile's doing there. I thought he was going to shoot, but what to be. Real Madrid get away for that. Costa to Torre to Harry Wilson. Tavernier, Suarez, Tavernier, Rui Costa, Harry Wilson. Kimpembe for tackle there, and a clearance. Saul losing the ball to Torre, Wilson. Wilson to Tavernier, Tavernier back to Harry Wilson. Puts the ball into the box. Ampadu heads it away. Lemar picks it up. Rui Costa. Ampadu is going to put the ball out of play for a throw-in. Change of both teams here. Changes of both teams here, I should say. Fabregas is coming off for someone. I think Sabri or... Yeah, Sabri is on for Fabregas. Delafeu is on for Rui Costa for Madrid, who is on the ball now. Wilson with a ball into the box, but goes too close to Tim Howard. Excuse me. Immobile, Envia. Back to Kimpembe, Envia. Griezmann, keep that in. No, he can't. Ashley Young throwing it in. Torre, Lemar, Benzema, Delafeu, Suarez, Torre. Wilson heads it to no one. Pereira to Sabria, Kimpembe, Saul, Sabria, Mane, Pereira. 10 minutes left in the game. Either team Scored a winner here after a very good first half. Second half's been a lot more tame. Saul, Immobile, Pereira, Mane, Sabria, ball in, Gomez head to, oh, what a save from Courtois. It's a poor clearance from Joe Gomez. I think it's MV who had the shot, and it's a fantastic save from Courtois. Pereira, Mane, cut by Tavernier, Mancini, Tavernier, Mancini, back to Courtois. Young, Gomez, Torre, Tavernier down the line for Harry Wilson, Suarez, Benzema, Harry Wilson, ball comes off Sabria, Pereira, Sabria, tackled by Suarez, but Sabria holds him off and gets the ball first. Mane, Sabria, last chance for Filo, and that is the end of the game. And a 2-2 draw means that Real Madrid will remain top, but only through goal difference. Great game here between Cole and Dan. Either team could have won it. Man of the match could be a whole lot of people. Man of the match has gone to though. Maybe with an 8.6. Yeah, maybe it takes with an 8.6. And now move on to the final game. And this final game is going to be interesting. I'll tell you why in just a second. It's Spurs taking on United. Oh, not Southampton. Spurs. And United. Firstly, I'm going to have to skip the intro as always because Premiership copy strikes this for some reason. The interesting thing going into this game is Spurs has a new manager. So due to I haven't actually officially announced this yet on the group. I'm not going to just for now because it'll be interesting to see if Cam still watches the games or not. If he watches the game, he'll know. If he doesn't, then that's his own fault. So yeah, Spurs got a new manager. It is Megan, who is Ryan's girlfriend. And it's interesting to see that Megan's first game in the league is against her boyfriend Ryan. So this wasn't, it was literally pure luck, I guess, that these two were facing Megan's first game. But yeah, here we are. So the lineup for Megan's first game here. So 4-3-3. Schultz and Aurier like pushing up his wing backs. And I was fine even though the chance. And same back four as Cameron had. Before was a red one. CDM or spearing, sitting in the middle of Gomez and attacking middle of Brozovic. And Vardy in the middle. So yeah, 4-3-3. Left winger is Trezeguet, right winger is Neymar. You can see how the new lineup gets on. Neymar shoots from the free kick. Just like with an easy save. Ryan's United unchanged from their last game. Spurs' last game was a 1-0 loss to Real Madrid. United drew 1-0 against Atletico. Brozovic on the ball to Vardy. Vardy had a good season in season 2 it was for Spurs. Scored quite a few goals. Trezeguet is currently Tottenham's top goal scorer in the league. I do think that was a lovely touch there from Berbatov. Bruno Fernandes. Let's get to that point in just a second, see what happens with this United attack. Gattuso. Iniesta shoots, easy catch for Luis. Personally, you're welcome to take this on, Megan, if you want to, if you're watching. Or when you watch this, I should say. I would personally try to break out the 4-3-3 away from that, because Spurs have played that forever in the FFL and led Cameron to win season 1, but he's done nothing since. So I would experiment. I mean, you got Trezeguet and Vardy, you can play up front. You got Neymar, you can have up front. You can have Neymar as a forward or a wing or cam. Coutinho, when he's back from injury, you can play him at cam if you want. Lucas Torreira's a great centre midfielder on the bench. Alejandro Gomez is a good cam. Brozovic is more of a centre mid than a cam, but it's all just advice. I am happy to give you, being chairman, and seen every game so far. Oh, and it's a fantastic block there from Alejandro Gomez, who he's been rotting on the bench under Cameron, and it's a shame because he's actually a really good player. So it's nice to see him back on the field. Iniesta. Trezeguet. Be switched to no one. I mean, keep thinking that Ryan. Every time I say Ryan needs to change his formation, his team pulls out a win. So I'm not sure about Ryan's formation. Yeah, always goes against me. Alexandro inside to Beckham, Fernandes. Alexandro. The only thing I've been got about Ryan season so far this season is gambling Kasawa. Beckham into Berbatov, and it's a good chance there, good play there from United, and Iniesta crack a goal. Yeah, the gambling Kasawa. I didn't get why I went on that, but here we are. Does have Alexander Arnold now, so no, if bots and coconuts. Iniesta getting tackled there. Neymar spearing Godin. Spearing out to Neymar. Neymar forward to Brozovic. Tackled there by Mustafi. Beckham. Neymar playing the ball back to Godin. Gomez. Trezeguet. Schultz. Ferran. Also has a great play. He scored a few goals this season already. This is a heads up. Neymar. When the Vardy's not offside. Vardy into Neymar across the box, and it's Alejandro Gomez who makes his return with a goal. And Gomez scores his first goal for Spurs in a long time, and the first goal under the regime of Megan. Stigonic's very pissed off. I thought Vardy was offside there, but he wasn't. I think it's played on by Fidic, I think it was. But Fidic is out of place. Mustafi, I don't know where that is. And it's an easy tap in for Gomez to make it 1-0. Same thing's happening. I'll say to one. To Megan about all these changes that potentially could be made to a team if Mike wants to take the advice and Tottenham score and go 1-0 up. So. Shows you I know nothing, and I should shut my mouth. Iniesta. Beckham. Bruno Fernandes. Switch out to Giggs. Giggs keeps the ball. Going back to Sandro, puts the ball in the back post, and I think Bruno Fernandes was offside there, and that's why he left it. Called offside anyways, and he was offside. So was Berbatov. So well, it's a good ball into the box. Win him out. Luis out to Neymar. Aurier. Gomez. Aurier. Forward to Neymar. Aurier. Gomez. Neymar. Gomez. Neymar, Gomez. Aurier. Brozovic. Neymar. Spearing. Brozovic spearing. Good ball to find, well, almost find Vardy, but Vidic breaks it up. Berbatov, he's got eyes. Oh, he should have played Giggs through. Giggs were acres in front of him there. He had all the real estate, but Berbatov didn't have the eyes. And where first, it would be 1-1 potentially. He's still 1-0 at Spurs. A goal here from that guy there, Gomez. Both teams though are having chances, and United definitely know this game. Fernandes is off at half time for Ilic. Beckham, Iniesta, Beckham. I mean, United have got a good bench. What think they can rely on? Giggs, Gattuso, Sandro, Giggs, Berbatov. Berbatov pushing his way through, but his ball's somehow bounced in the air. It's away by Neymar, out for a throw-in. Giggs going back to Mustafi, Sandro. It's always going to be interesting, these two teams when they play. Well, when Cam, what manager he was, because first ever FFL Cup final was between Cameron and Ryan. I suppose you know it's always got a history of this game. He's with a good hands there to save that ball. Not a min. He did take Ryan another 2 seasons for reaching another final. It's the FFL Shield final when he won that last season. Obviously got knocked out of it in the group stage this season, so much like Steed, don't do well to defending of it. Offside here by someone. Gomez is coming off for Lucas Torreira, and it's Berbatov off for Mason Greenwood. Trezeguet offside. Alexander Arnold with the kick forward. Bonucci wins the ball somehow. Vardy. Trezeguet. Vardy. Lovely ball out to Torreira. Over that Schultz, sharp. Comes off Beckham's going to be a corner here to Spurs. Neymar puts the ball in. Beckham heads it away and it's fast. Bonucci finds Brozovic, tackled there by Greenwood. Mason Greenwood, fresh off the bench, lots of pace. Iniesta. Greenwood. Iniesta. Tackled there by Godin, and the ball's going to remain in for Schultz. Godin. Schultz. Brozovic, Schultz. Inside to Brozovic. Torreira, Vardy, Torreira. Calabar, Mustafi, Sandro again, tackled by Lucas Torreira. And a lovely tackle there from Mustafi, just muscling his actual Arsenal teammate in real life. Off the ball. Great defending there from Mustafi. Not giving away a penalty and just playing it back to Saigon, who clears the ball away. In real life, Mustafi would have given away a penalty there 10 out of 10 times. Vidic with a lovely header away to Beckham. Giggs, Greenwood. Gattuso. Ball over the top to Giggs, who can't get the ball to Greenwood. Lucas Torreira, Brozovic, spearing. Trezeguet, spearing. Brozovic. Torreira. Vardy. Vardy back to Neymar, shoots, good block from Iniesta. Neymar to spearing, Trezeguet, Torreira. Tackled by Mustafi, that's kind of Mustafi I know. Brozovic, Schultz. Spurs actually unlucky there, not to get a free kick. Alexander Arnold with a lovely bit of vision there and reacted well to the heavy touch. Ilic, Arnold, Ilic, Arnold. Mustafi to Iniesta to Gattuso. Big long ball to Ryan Giggs, and he's not going to keep that in. Change over Spurs. I see Bozovic come off for Juan Sebastian for one. Bonucci to Aurier. Bonucci, Aurier. Aurier to Torreira. Taken over Beckham, but can't keep the ball in play, and he goes out for a throw into Spurs. Torreira. Aurier heads it on to Bonucci just. Trezeguet. Spearing. Schultz. Trezeguet. Schultz. Vidic. Corner here to Spurs. Then puts the ball in, it's Godin and it's wide. Why's my Spotify gone off? Next one, another 5 minutes for United to get back into this game. Giggs, tackled by Trezeguet. Trezeguet. Lofty turn. Schultz. Trezeguet. Schultz. For one.
Number 10, Neymar.
Schultz. Trezeguet. Spearing. Torreira. Torreira shoots. Oh, he's hit the post. He's definitely post day. It's 4th or 5th time today someone's hit the post. Vidic. Lovely ball over the top to Giggs. Vidic. And that's the end of the game and United don't get a chance. Spurs pick up their first win of the season so far, which says a lot about either Cam's management or Megan's management. Man of match goes to Neymar with an 8.4. And that's the end of today's stream. I'll see you all on Wednesday off, so actually no I won't, I'll see you maybe Sunday for the quarterfinals of the Shield, and then match day 8 will be Wednesday. So then, till then, take care and adios.